How you learning to walk if you can't handle the crawl? How you learning to cross when you can't handle the ball? How you saying you'll run when you ain't standing at all? How you planning to jump if you can't handle the fall? Look.
Y'all ready for some reaction videos? Alright, Rom Squad, what's poppin'? 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape. Nukes top 5, man. I heard I gotta check this out, y'all. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up, man, for real. We need them thumbs ups, man, and we need them subscriptions. Just do it. Walk away. Don't cost you nothing, man. You don't have to ever look back, but you know what? I would like you to put that bell on and watch some of my stuff. I work hard. I work hard for no money. No money at all. All right, let's get into it. Unsolved mysteries caught on tape. We don't do tape no more. It's all digital, right? Or is this like back in the days? All right, let's go.
The top 5 mysterious unsolved cases. Jackie Sutton. In late October 2015, seasoned British journalist Jackie Sutton arrived at a Turkish airport to catch her connecting flight to Iraq, where she'd been working with the free speech organization IWPR. Hours later, she was found dead in an airport restroom.
Oh!
Reportedly, Jackie Sutton had committed suicide, hanging herself using one of her own shoelaces.
Why?
Now here's where things get even stranger. Earlier reports by the Turkish media stated that Jackie Sutton had become very upset after missing her flight to Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new ticket. However, later reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards.
Wow, so that is kind of awkward, right? So you have it where she has more than enough to pay for the tickets, right? And she hangs herself in an airport with her shoestring. I mean, we all know how women are. King. We all know how women are. If they're gonna do something like that, like commit suicide or something, they definitely like to prepare themselves because they know they're gonna be, you know, taken in and stuff like that. So they like to make themselves look nice. But why not just do that in your home, like where you can, you know? So that just absolutely makes no sense. Yeah, but let's get back into it.
Even more suspicious, another security camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport. Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely the camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport.
Yeah, okay, and she's gonna go shopping? Come on now. That makes no sense. That right there is suspect.
Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before committing suicide. So is Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
I'll tell you right now.
Lars Mittank.
Some suspicion.
Lars Mittank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Mittank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum.
Yo, your boy
because of the
swung
ear
all the
injury,
way
Lars
back.
Mittank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends. He rented a room in a hostel in a poor area of Varna, Bulgaria.
Oh, wait a minute. In a hostel? Y'all ever watch that movie? Hostel? Where you go there, you think you're a room guest, and then all of a sudden, you're at these rich people's mercy where they torture you and kill you. Watch that. Looked up that movie Hostel. I didn't know that it actually stood for something. Wow. What does that mean? Hotel in Bulgarian, right? I guess. I didn't know that. I thought hostel. I thought they meant hostel as in hostility, you know? All right, anyways, let's go.
Determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany.
And that's what happened on the movie
that
Hostel.
Same night, Lars Mittank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards. Even later that same night, Lars Mittank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him.
That's how it is in the movie. They grab you up and they, yo, either they're capping and they're making it from the movie, or yo, this really happens out there.
And that he was hiding. 2 hours later, Lars Mittank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport in the early morning hours. On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage. But minutes later, he is seen running from the airport in a panic, leaving his luggage behind. Eyewitnesses say that Lars Mittank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods. To this day, Lars Mittank has never been found.
That is bugged out. See, I like this because it's like, yo, you're seeing it. It's actual footage. You're seeing what's happening. That's dope.
His family...
I mean, that's not dope that happened. I mean, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? That's someone's son. But I'm just saying that's dope that they show you.
He asked that anyone with any info as to his current location contact them via their website or Facebook page. Brian Schaefer. One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaefer, an Ohio State medical student. On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaefer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, an upstairs bar at Ohio State's South Campus. Brian can be seen arriving at the bar with his two friends. They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaefer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, talking to two girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaefer was never seen again. Security cameras covering the only exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaefer ever leaving. The only possible other exit would have been through an area of the bar that was under heavy construction at the time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaefer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaefer ever leaving the bar.
So what happened?
It's almost as if Brian Schaefer disappeared into thin air in the middle of a crowded bar.
What? That's crazy.
Alan Gill. On the evening of February 23rd, 2014, Alan Gill took a strange trip through Cornwall, England. Captured by surveillance cameras, Gill spent his evening wondering...
Yeah, but how do they know who that is, man? That's a guy in a hoodie. How do you know that that's him?
...the streets of several different cities for hours. He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Nukes, then back to Perrin.
Nah, man, that don't look like the same dude. This guy got a hoodie on, like you seen him just, whoa, hold up.
Forth. No one knows why Alan Gill took this strange trip, or what he was doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night.
See, you got a hoodie on.
The next morning, the dead body of Alan Gill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach.
Wow.
Gill was naked except for one sock
What?
and one shoe. But the story gets even stranger. Alan Gill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones.
What?
Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with 95 British pounds, but his bank cards, credit cards, and ID were missing. However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture: Alan Gill as a child.
What, digging a grave?
Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Gill had been wearing.
Yeah, because it wasn't him. I don't know, man. It's weird, man, because I'm telling you, just something was weird about that whole thing.
On the night of his death. Initially, Alan Gill's death was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy revealed multiple unexplained injuries to Alan Gill's right hand, chest, and head. Police ruled the death as suspicious. The case still remains unsolved, and no one knows exactly what happened to Alan Gill. The Jamison family. One of the most bizarre disappearances in recent history is that of the Jamison family of Eufaula, Oklahoma. Pastor Gary Brandon claims that the Jamisons told him that their home was haunted by angry spirits. The Jamisons said that they had made contact with the spirits of a dead family in their house, and that their 6-year-old daughter Madison often talked to the ghost family's child. The Jamisons said that 2 of the ghosts were called Emily and Michael, and that one of the apparitions had wings like an angel. Allegedly fearing for the safety of his family, Bobby Jamison had asked Pastor Brandon if there were quote-unquote special
Starting to freak me out.
bullets that he could use to fight off the intruding spirits. Pastor Brandon also said that Jamison mentioned that he had obtained a quote-unquote satanic Bible in order to attempt to ward off the ghostly beings. On October 8, 2009, the Jamison family loaded their pickup truck for a trip. They can be seen on their own front yard security camera moving things from their house to their truck. Bizarrely, the family seems to be in some sort of daze or trance-like state, making dozens of trips back and forth from the house.
How do they seem like that?
House to the truck, but never talking to each other once.
I know that is true.
After loading the truck, the Jamisons pulled out of the driveway and the truck, but never of trips back and forth. Camera moving things from October 8, 2009. The Jamison family loaded their pickup truck for a trip. They can be seen on their own front yard security camera moving things from their house to their truck. Bizarrely, the family seems to be in some sort of daze or trance-like state, making dozens of trips back and forth from the house to the truck, but never talking. Loading the trucks. After loading the truck, the Jamisons pulled out of the driveway and were never seen alive again.
What?
8 days later, the Jamisons' pickup truck was found by the side of the road. Locked inside the truck were the Jamisons' wallets and IDs, their cell phones, and $32,000 cash. Also locked inside the truck was the family's small dog, which was nearly dead from starvation.
Oh my God.
A massive statewide search was launched for the family over the next...
Did this really happen? Bobby, Shirley, Jamison, along with their daughter Madison, 6 truck found. Oh man, they had that little girl, yo. Like that kills me.
Next 8 months, but nothing was found. Multiple theories were circulated. One that Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison had been meth users and had been involved in a meth deal gone bad. This theory would also explain their trance-like state in the final video of the family. However, absolutely no evidence of drug use was found when police searched the Jamison family home. 4 years after the Jamison family's disappearance, deer hunters stumbled across some skeletal remains in a remote area of the Eufaula Mountains, less than 3 miles from where the Jamisons' truck had been found. The bodies were forensically identified as the remains of the Jamison family. However, the bodies were so badly decomposed that no cause of death could be determined. The reason for the Jamison family's strange behavior and the cause of their death remains a mystery to this day.
Yo, that little kid too, man. The fuck, man. Yo, what is wrong with people, yo? Hey, man, I'm cool. The only thing that bothered me was that, the little girl, man. Beautiful little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who the hell does that, man? Like, yo, you just, that just, for real? Just, all right, anyways, man. Hey, that was kind of, that was kind of creepy, man. Thanks, Siri, Sergey. That's who recommended this. You've been going crazy for this, and, yo, my bad, bro. I had one recorded and everything. It mysteriously disappeared. I should put that on this. Where'd my recording go? For real. It's like, nowhere. I got the recording of the video, but not of me. That's some funny, if something happened, y'all already know. Y'all already know. All right, that was Nukes 5 Unsolved Mysteries Caught on Tape, which they don't make tapes no more, so I don't know. The original link to that video will be in the description below. Go down there, check it out, get them views up. I'll be that boy artist. Peace, deuces, I'm gone.